Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Fergie Fresh with another Let's Look At. Today we're going to be doing a look at for Audiosurf. Now, I know you're looking at this, some of you have actually seen it before. Um, Today is my first experience with it, and I went ahead and gave it a shot based on the tracks that came with it, but that's really not the selling point. Um, I ran it through my library, which I'm not going to show up here on the screen just for obvious reasons. But I gave it a run on my library, and even the most eclectic backwards song that I own, someone had already competed with. So you can compare your leaderboards, or you can compare your score on leaderboards quite literally for almost everything you own. I would say maybe, probably not going to find too much stuff in there from marching bands or random little YouTube snippets from groups that you really like. You'd probably be hard pressed to find Tyler J. Satterfield for reference. He's probably not going to be on here, although his EAS song may be. I've played Audiosurf Overture a couple times, and I just downloaded Keyboard Milk shortly before I actually started recording this video. I will be controlling my character using my mouse because I tried using the keyboard and it's pretty much mind-numbing to try and move your character as fast as possible. I will be playing on the expert mode because I like to think that Rock Band kind of translates, and I play Rock Band on expert. It's a rhythm game, for lack of any better word. But we'll see if I can talk through some of this. Now, you'll see it actually, figures out how exactly to play the song for you, and you can see that someone over here is playing Lady Gaga, Alejandro, and some other stuff. But I'm going to give it a shot. The goal in the game isn't to collect everything, which I originally thought it was. The goal in the game is to collect the same color of things and form clusters. When I played on Expert last time, I didn't have individual colors. I just had a bunch of roadblocks and color changing bricks. So we're going to see what happens here. You can see the background's pretty bland, but once you actually get into gameplay and you get onto the the part where you surf the audio, it actually looks pretty rich. So let's see if I can't talk through this. And this character actually has some power-ups. Like I can catch the left and the right side. I don't want to do it right there because I'll end up catching the gray one, and that's bad. But I do have, I guess, shurikens or something that I can launch, provided I have some kind of score. But you can see the background pulsing with the beat, and you can kind of feel the music on the board. But you won't really see anything until the song actually kicks in. Hopefully, I haven't played this song before. I'm hoping it does in fact kick in. So here's my first block to collect, and I got it. Look at me go. I'm like a pro and stuff. Second block. I'm not MLG by any stretch of the imagination here. But the game's definitely a lot of fun if you have a proclivity for rhythm games. It's definitely hard to talk and think. Isaac is one thing, but this is taking up both left and right side of my brain. So if I sound like I'm absent-minded, it's probably because I am. I'm trying really hard to watch this and move. You can tell it would be exceedingly difficult to navigate this using the keyboard because the character right now is moving as fast as I can move the mouse, but the keyboard you would have to three distinct clicks or three distinct key presses to move from one side to the other, vice just a flick of the mouse. So I have no idea how long this song is. Like I said, this is my first time playing it, and I hope I don't make a fool of myself here, but I'm betting I will. If you collect too many of the gray bars, then you'll actually go into a respawn, and that will shut your ship down for a while, and you can't collect anything. See, I just grabbed a gray one in the center there. And that one will sit there. It just stales out right there. And that actually occupies one of the spaces, so I can't collect any more colored blocks in that slot. It looks like I got a long ways to go for the end of this. And at the end, we'll compare our score. If I'm not going to show up on the leaderboard because I think the leaderboard is top 10. But if I can figure out how to navigate and show you where I sat, then I'll definitely do that for you. Probably going to step a lot of the audio back. I would have done something from my library, but I really didn't want Content ID to flag me. And this is all open source. Like this came with the game, these 4 tracks. I don't like having those 2 grays in the middle there. That's not fun. But we'll figure it out. And whipping the mouse back and forth here. Actually, one of the things I want to note is, I know I say it a bunch, but my computer's actually really slow, and it's handling this game is running like a champ. So I don't know what its minimum requirements are, but it's able to handle something pretty slow. Only got 3 gray blocks so far. It's really hard to look down and actually tell what you're working with down there while you're trying to, I guess, fly, for lack of any better word. That was a nice little chunk there. I've seen other YouTubers try to cover this before, and the conversation is always pretty much one-sided between the commenters screaming at them about stuff and the YouTuber trying desperately to keep their own wits about them. Actually, I think I'm playing better while talking than I was without talking. Until that right there, that was pretty bad. But yeah, it's definitely easier to keep yourself calm while you're talking than it is to sit here in silence and just listen to the music, because the music kind of carries you into the moment and you can't think outside of the beat. I guess it's kind of like how everyone's better at Rock Band when they're drunk. Well, at least I'm better at Rock Band when I'm drunk. Last song I played on Expert, I fragged out twice for respawns. And that was on one of the easiest levels. And this, I'm assuming, is not one of those. I think I'm going to have to put a disclaimer in the description for photosensitivity. Nope, 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 bad. Collecting entirely too many grays. Yep, there's a respawn. So now I can't collect anything. Okay, now I can't collect anything in that right lane until those go away. And I can only collect 2 in the center lane. Can't get any. Okay. Red, when the screen goes red, that usually means you're at a more intense point of the song. Softer colors like blues and purples, those are the ones that are worth less points because the map isn't moving that fast. But I don't know why in expert mode it's just, you know, randomizing the colors. Really should have downed my volume before I tried talking, because I cannot hear myself think. There's another respawn. And I think we're at the end anyway. Yep, looks like it. Definitely going to have to edit my audio for that. Let's see where I stand. Final score, 38,000. And I was absolutely nowhere near any one of the top scores. I don't know how those guys did it, but hey, more power to them. I don't have a clean finish, and I guess so you score at least one color cluster that uses 11 blocks. Go me. And I did at least bronze medal. So this has been a quick look at Audiosurf. If I had to recommend it, I would say Or if I were asked to recommend it, I would say yes if you have a pre-existing audio library on your computer, because playing those same 4 songs over and over again is not fun. But meanwhile, I was playing Titanium from David Guetta, and it was really, really, really fun bouncing around the screen, listening to some of your favorite tracks. I think I'm going to have to, go throw in some AFI or some old school AFI, or maybe some punk tracks and get some of the screen bouncing around. But I'm Fergie Fresh. This is Audiosurf. You can pick it up in the Steam store. I think right now it may actually be on sale, so go pick it up while it's cheap. I'm Fergie Fresh, and I will see you next time.